with Carol Dixon is all about life and how to live that life positively, productively, and prayerfully. After decades of ministry, Dr. Dixon is qualified to address any topic of life from a biblical perspective. Let's listen now as Dr. Dixon comes forth.
Well, bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Woo! My goodness. And you know what I want to share with you today is to be quick to keep your promises to God. Yes. Ecclesiastes 5:4 says, when you make a promise to God, keep it as quickly as possible. You know, as you start making some resolutions, some might be commitments to yourself, your career, your family, or you may have some promises that you're making to God. If you make a promise to God, you should be quick to keep it. Just like delayed obedience is disobedience, a delayed promise is an unfulfilled promise. Ecclesiastes 5:4, it clearly says, when you make a promise to God, keep it as quickly as possible. That's the Good News translation. You know, another promise to keep is to run quickly from temptation. With temptation, you need both preventative and emergency tactics. Preventative tactics mean that you work to keep yourself out of tempting situations. But today, you know what? Let's focus on emergency tactics. What to do when you are being tempted. The Bible clearly says what to do with temptation. Run from all evil things. 1 Timothy 6:11. That's right. When you feel tempted to do something self-defeating or dishonoring to God, you should move out of the situation rapidly. What should you do? What should you not do? Well, you know you should run from the situation rapidly. So what should you not do? Don't argue with temptation. Don't you fight it. Why? Because you're going to lose. If you're watching something on television that tempts you to lust, change the channel. If you struggle with alcohol, run far away from the bar. Yeah. One specific temptation the Bible tells us to run from in 1 Corinthians 10:14 is the worship of idols. Wait a minute. I know. I hear you. Hold on. I hear you saying, I don't have idols in my house. Let me say it this way. Let me put it to you like this. What person or thing do you idolize? Success, beauty, a favorite athlete or sport, a certain celebrity, social media? Anything you put before God is an idol. And today, very few people have idols that look like stone or wooden figures. Instead, we carry our idols in our wallets. We watch them on TV or park them in our driveways. Well, no matter what your idols are, and no matter what your temptations are, the strategy is clear. Run away. Don't argue. Don't fight. Run. If you don't want to get stung by the bees, get away from the hive. So, as you enter this new year, resolve to do two things quickly. Keep your promises to God and run from temptation. I am Carol Dixon, and this is Dash.
We know you have been inspired. Your faith has been built, giving you a new perspective. Tell someone about Dash with Carol Dixon podcast. Someone you know needs to tune in. We're always on 24/7. Spread the word, won't you? We're helping you and many others with a positive, productive, and prayerful word. Thank you for joining us today. Take a moment now to leave a rating, review, and subscribe to our podcast app. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for listening to Dash with Carol Dixon.